Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another page. This is some pictures of the drive-in that we went to only a couple weeks ago. We only went once this summer. I guess you just can't do everything, right? This summer we ended up doing a lot of camping, but that means that, 4 out of the 8 weekends of the summer we weren't around, so then you can't do other stuff. So we ended up at least going once, and we brought Mason and Katie and her husband, and we were in 2 separate vehicles, but they were parked right next to us. And that weekend they were playing Lion King and Toy Story 4. Loved Lion King. Toy Story 4, not so much. It was okay, but it wasn't to the caliber of Toy Story. Let me put it that, or to Lion King. Lion King was awesome. We all loved it. My daughter and her husband, it was the second time that they were seeing it, so. But it was just nice to go to the drive-in, and it was, we went on a Sunday night because it was a long weekend, and it was pretty cool. It was, like I said, it was good movies. We had a blast. I could have come home though when Toy Story started. I really could. Now, I don't know if I want to do a vertical layout again, but I feel like I've done so many, or not vertical, horizontal layouts. So I'm kind of wondering if I could do like 3 blocks and maybe put the photos in each of the block, like 1 photo per block or something. I don't know. Maybe something like this. I like this because I took the picture directly from their site, like the drive-in, and it said August 30th to September 1st, and it says what time the show was going to start, and then, the 2 movies that we saw. And I had taken a picture of Mason just outside. We got there like an hour early, and then inside the vehicle. I don't know what I want to do. If I had 4, I could do like 4 blocks, but I only have 3. Unless I take like a journaling card and use that on the 4th one. I could do that. And I like that, every picture tells a story, Toy Story. And there was another thing that said the story. So I'll put that with, Toy Story for sure. I do have a frame. I don't know if I'll use that. But I'll just leave that to the side right now until I decide how I'm going to put this layout together. I don't know. I could do a strip and then just do like something like this, like all strips. Or I could put the 2 6x6 next to each other like that, and then put that in the middle, and then it looks like it has 3 strips. And maybe I could put those 2 pictures there. But then what would I do with this one? I could cut this off and put this underneath the photo, so it's like a little label, and then I could put a picture on each side. I think I'm going to do that instead of cutting that down. And then this is like writing paper, so I can do my journaling there. So let me cut this off. I'll use that as a label. It has the date. And then I'm going to cut these down. So exactly 2 weeks from today, I'm going on a crop. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. So I got to start thinking about, you know, oops, if I want to get some pictures printed and all that stuff. I should actually, this afternoon, that's what I should do. Get some pictures printed so I have new pictures to scrap. I like that. Because it takes, you know, 3 or 4 days to come in, so it'll come in next week in lots of time if I do it this weekend. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I see the light dimming here. Lately, I've noticed that, man, you know, my lights don't seem as bright as what they used to be and all this stuff. So anyway, I checked and there was like 3 of them burnt out. There's 8 lights in my lights, but when you have 3 burnt out, it'll make a huge difference. So you should see a big difference today on how bright it is. There, I think I like that like that. I think I'm going to do this with this on the bottom. I think I'd like to mat my photos. I'm trying to see which one would look good where. I find Toy Story really, there's too many colors on there, so it really blends in. This stands out and this one stands out on this one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I can start playing with those and putting them on. But I'm wondering if I don't want to mat this with cream or with brown. Okay, so I went in my stash and got this. I like this color. So I'm going to put it in the center so then I can just cut around it and then I'll be able to use it, you know, as a background on another layout or something like that, or as a matting. I turned the fan on because I was hot, but ooh, now I'm kind of chilly. So normally I would put my photos like this, but I think this time I'm going to separate them like that. And then I'm going to use those. And I think I'm going to do a wider mat that I normally do. Don't think I want too big. Like that's 5/8, maybe 3/8. Let's start with 3/8, and I always can cut down. So these are called perfect rulers. And I got mine from, I got mine from Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up doesn't make them anymore, but you can get them on Simon Says Stamp. And We Are Memory Keepers makes them too. And they make a couple of sizes. I think there's like smaller rulers too, so that like for card making and stuff. But I think the ones that they have has more than 2 rulers, I think. Haven't really looked because I don't need any more, right? I find that even though this doesn't have 3 rulers, I have enough of a variety. I don't need another ruler. Okay. So, and this is excuse me. This I also got on Simon Says Stamp. I don't know if it's still available or not, but it's a cute mat and it came with this knife. I really like both of them. Oh, that's kind of big. So I'm going to cut it down. So for that, I'm just going to take my trimmer. and cut it down. Okay, so it's been like a week since I've uploaded a video, and last Saturday I was going to do, you know, a layout for Monday because I was working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Hurricane Dorian was in our area. And even though we didn't get it as bad as some areas like Halifax, which is 2 hours from here, they got it really, really bad. But we got it worse than what they thought we were going to get. And like the coastal areas here, like places where they were, you know, close to the water, they got a ton of damage. And their boats, you know, just smashed, and even like travel trailers, you know, picked up and thrown around and destroyed and all this stuff. And I don't know if it's because of like I'm getting older or because of where I work. Like, I don't know. I just was really, and I mean, it's a true, how do you say that? A true threat, right? Like it was real. And I don't know, I was kind of nervous, and I just could not come up to my scrap room. Just couldn't do it. And then I started working on Sunday. And then I worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then Wednesday, usually the day after I work, I'm a mess, you know, like I have a hard time sleeping while I'm working. So it's not only the night shift, it's just at the end of it, I'm pooped. So Wednesday, I didn't do too much. I did sleep pretty good for after night shift though. I slept till 1. Which for me, that's like almost unheard of. I don't remember the last time I slept till 1. So, you know, I went to bed at 7 and slept till 1. Like that's 6 hours. I was ecstatic, like excited, and it's like, what? And then I read and watched YouTube videos and stuff. And then yesterday, I cleaned the house and all that stuff because while I work, I can't do that kind of stuff. I just come home, have a shower, and go to bed kind of thing. So yesterday was cleaning the house. I started the laundry. I did about half. And I'm already on my second load today. I have probably 2 more. So that'll be done. I think I'm going to put that right there. So after I'm done this, I'm going to go finish the laundry. I'll vacuum, and then today I'm going to do the bathrooms and stuff. Kind of ran out of time yesterday because I cleaned my craft room. It was pretty bad. So I cleaned my craft room. It looks amazing. You'll be seeing a video on that probably tomorrow because this is going to go up today, and that one will probably go up tomorrow. I'll probably have a bunch of videos going up like boom, boom, boom because I missed a few days. So I'll make up some. Plus I didn't have my my printer. So I got my printer in. I printed these photos actually. And they're not the best photos, but I think they weren't the best anyway because it was getting dark and it was completely dark in the truck. So the fact that we can even see us is pretty good. Okay, we'll put that there and this there. I don't think I'm going to use this, so I'll put this to the side. And let's see what I can use out of this. I I really like this big flower. I want to use it. I don't know how though, but I'm going to use it. I'll make a cluster just for it because I love it. And it's too big for anything around the photos, but I can, you know, maybe make a cluster up here or something. I'll just leave it on here for that for now. I said I want to use that for Toy Story. I think I'm going to mat the photos with this too. That won't take a lot of paper. Oops. So, and yesterday too, I spent some time with my youngest daughter. She had the day off, so I went and spent an hour and a half with her, a little over an hour. So that was fun. Hadn't seen her actually since the movie. So it was good to spend time with her. I think I'm just going to use my scissors because the photo's not very big. So I'm going to cut big around it because it's hard to control how you cut when you have this big cardstock hanging off. So I'm just going to cut this off, and now I'll take my time and cut around it. So I checked this morning and I had bought the Prismacolors Premiere in 2016, and I had bought a coloring book too in 2016. I think I colored one little element on a page and that was it. I kind of put it to the side and said, you know what, it's not for me right now. So I took it out last week. I took out my Prismacolor Premiere and I started coloring. I did 2 pages. So it's like, right, one more thing as a hobby. But I had this stuff. It's not as if I went and, you know, spent money on stuff. I kind of had it in my stash. I'd gotten it in November of 2016, so 3 years ago, and it was during Black Friday sale. So it's a set that's normally about $150, and I got it for $89, so a really good price. So it's a good thing that I'm going to use it. So yesterday, another thing I did was I sat down and I opened my Prismacolor and I divided everything by all the colors, all the pencils by color. So that was fun. So I put all the reds together and all the blues together and all this stuff. So that was fun. So I did that yesterday. Now those pencils are a wax base, and I'd love to get some oil based ones too. And I'm kind of, another thing too is like, yeah, I'm making just coloring pages, but I thought, you know what, I have so many stamps that I could be coloring, and I would love to do that, but I don't find that I'm that good. Do you know what I mean? So I figure if I can just color in coloring books, kind of nail down the technique, because a few years ago I did give it a good try. There was quite a few layouts that I would stamp out the image and I would color it in. It was okay, but it wasn't, you know, I don't find like I was that good. So this will kind of make me practice my coloring, and it's relaxing. So that's fun too. Of course, I'm still doing diamond painting and all that. Just like I said, just one more hobby. But it's okay. It's all good. Ooh, what is all that? Oh, it's the powder from the powder tool. I think that's the first time that that's happened to me. That I had powder all over. So I like that. Every picture tells a story, and you know, the story, and it's Toy Story. So I like this. Priceless. I know I want to use that somewhere. I don't want to cover anything though. Like that, like that. I really want to use that flower, but it kind of doesn't go. Maybe just a little one. Maybe like that. Maybe, or maybe here. Ooh, I like that. At the front or the back. I mean, there's a whole bunch of white space, so it's good to have that. And I'm gonna put this on there. Oops, sorry, I keep making noise today. I'm noisy, noisy, noisy. Okay. So I just wanted to let you know that the sale on my class ends tomorrow. So one more day. So if you're interested, and it's called Kit It Up, and you know, 4 different ways to make kits from your stash. It's my favorite way to scrapbook. I really don't think I can go back. You know, and just, what can I put that there? And just, you know, take some pictures and try to find papers to go with it. I just find that making a whole bunch of kits all at once, you'll always find pictures to go with those kits. I've been doing that for, you know, years, like 15, 16 years making page kits. They've evolved how I put them together, but one thing is consistent. It makes it so that I can put pages together really quickly. So I had taken some little numbers here for the year. So I want to see, I want to use that for sure. I think I want to do an embellishment cluster right there. I won't be able to use this, so I'm going to make sure I put it away well. I mean, this is going to go on a layout. I'm not afraid that this won't make it to a layout. Definitely will make it to a layout. Just not this one, which is fine. I should color this in. I don't know if I want to do it with a spray or with ink. Don't think I want to use, maybe. I don't like this thing, but I just cut that off. And I think I'd like to put the heart next to Lion King because that was the movie that we really liked. Now, because I'm using a pink thing and that flower cluster is just too big for this one, I'll just put that little bird there. So I did get a new printer. It was free because we had points, air miles points, and I had enough. I looked and I'm like, oh my Lanta, I have enough points. We didn't know what to get with those points anyways, so it was perfect. They'd been sitting there for literally years. We kept looking and saying, there's really nothing that we want. You know, we're not going to get something just because the points are there. So I'm glad we didn't, because it was, you know, those printers. Somebody had sent me a message saying that at the grocery store next to us, or next to me, she's local to me, they had the printers on for $100 instead of $160, which is a good price, but free is better. Just want to do that. Don't know where I want to put the year. 2019. I think I just want to put it kind of... Okay, let's put some of this down. If I know what I want to do, I do it. And then while I'm doing this, then I'm kind of thinking, okay, where could I put that year? My washer just finished, so as soon as I'm done this, I can put another load on, which is awesome. Doesn't it feel like that and dishes? Man, it's never ending. I feel like I just finished the dishes and it's like there's more on the side of the dishwasher. It's like, come on. So I'm going to change the color because I really don't want it white. If I don't like it brown, you know what? I have so many of these. I'll just go get another one and color it a different color. So I'll just put ink pad to... It's like a canvas feeling. Those are super old. It's kind of splotchy. Wondering if I shouldn't spray it. Okay, so I have a special area in my room where I can go spray stuff. So I sprayed it with chocolate brownie and then just kind of lifted the color a little bit, so that you could still kind of see, you know, where the viewfinder is supposed to be and all that stuff. So it's almost the same color, but it still pops. I'm not going to touch it because it's pretty goopy right now. So we'll just leave it like that. And that's good. Now I just got to find... How about if I did like Drive-In 2019, like as part of my title? Normally I would put something there to kind of divide the, or, you know, show where the pattern paper ends, but I don't know. Don't know if I want to do that or not. I'm going to put that little bird right there. Then I got to find something for here too. Man, I'm telling you, it has cooled off so quickly. And that's what I don't like. It's like here, you know, we go from spring where it's cool, like we don't have a nice spring, it's cool. And then we go to like a few weeks of hot and then back to cool. It's like, give us a break. Give us a little longer. But I don't think I'll use that. This says friends. This says happy moments. I could use that as my part part of my title, Happy Moments 2019. Why not? So you can kind of tell it's the drive-in. Or do I want to put it down here? No, I think I want to put it up here. So let's do this. Yeah, I'm super happy that we have our drive-in again. Like, they closed it for a few years, and then, you know, a bunch of people, well, somebody started a petition and everybody signed it. Like, please bring it back. I think I'm going to put it right there. And so they brought it back. So it's awesome. When I took a picture there, there's not a lot of people there, but it's because we were there a whole hour before. Some people showed up like after the movie started, and I was like, what are you doing? Because then their lights kept, like, for the first half hour, I wouldn't say the first 5 minutes, but it was the first half hour. And it was a lot of people. And I was like, and I don't know if it's because, you know, the rest of the summer, people would get there at 8:30 and it doesn't start till 9:30 because it doesn't get dark till late. But by September 1st, it starts at 8:30. So it might have been that people were like, what? It's already starting? But it starts at dusk. It's not, and they had even changed it on their site, you know, to get there at 7:30 because movie starts at 8:30. And the cool thing is they used to close, they used to shut down the long weekend in September, but now they stay open till almost till the end of September. But last weekend, because of the hurricane, they had no power. And plus it was pretty bad. We got like 100 millimeters of rain. So I don't think anybody would have gone to the drive-in. So it was It Too, which thanks, but no thanks. Not my thing. I don't like being scared. So it's not as if I would have gone anyway, but I think a lot of people wanted to go. So I think they're playing it again this weekend. Which is fine. We went once, so I'm happy. That's all the same color. I'd like to bring in a different color here. So I think I'm going to maybe bring in some yellow. And then I'll put some yellow here because there's yellow there. Okay. Let's see, this I didn't use the powder tool. There, just so it makes that star pop. And then I'm going to put the other one here. So yay. There. So, you know, there's pink there, yellow. I wish I could have one more spot where I could have pink. But I really don't have anything. So this is why I keep this little thing close to me. I can look and see if there's anything pink in here. That flower is just too big. What about this? Yeah, so now there's three yellow, three pink. And it's not all in the same, but that's okay. Okay. I think I'm going to do a little bit of journaling just here, just saying that, you know, that wasn't our favorite movie, but it was okay. It just wasn't like it, you know, Toy Story 1. Toy Story 1, I don't even know if I saw Toy Story 2, 3, probably. But it just wasn't as good. It was okay. Mason enjoyed it. He liked Lion King better, but he said he still enjoyed Toy Story. He stayed up the entire time, like he was awake. I thought he was going to fall asleep because we got home. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Or close to 1 o'clock. And, but he stayed up the whole time. Watched the movie, enjoyed both movies. There we go. Maybe here I'll just put the 1. There. So now I'm going to cover those. Let's put these away. Let's put the cap on this because... Okay, so let's see what we have left. We have this, but I've used quite a bit of this stuff. That and that weren't part of the kit. Oh, man, I so love this. I want to use it. How about if I put it down here? Make another little cluster down here. How would that look? Something like that. You know what? Let's do it. Let's try to use as many things as we can, because I'll probably get to use some of those on there. Just ink the edges. I think I'm going to put it off the page just a little bit so I can cut that off so it's not snugging up against that. And then I'll put that hello banner over top. So I have way more than 3 embellishment clusters. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, this kind of balances it out. So perfect. I'm going to put that like that. And I'm purposely putting, because it has like words on there, I'm putting it upside down so that you don't focus on the writing. Okay, let's flip this over. Cut this off. So I think what I'll do, so that it makes it look, I'll do my journaling right here attached to this. So that it looks like because I often will put an embellishment cluster with my journaling. So that makes it consistent. I'll just put one of those. I don't have any more. Well, actually, let me check in here to see if I have any more yellows. I'm trying really hard to use what I have and not open new stuff. Should I put a heart there? There. No, I don't think I want to put a heart. Okay, so that'll have to do. all I have left now is that frame and this and the flower. That would have been cute too on the flower, or the flower on the frame. Maybe I can use that on another layout. That's cute. And this and friends. That's it. So I've used quite a bit of that page kit. Now I'm gonna get some stuff to cover this up. And I did use some yellow enamel dots. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is use this colorings the same as I used on the camera. I might add some yellow ones too, or I'll just put brown ones. I don't know. Brown dots. Oh, I need some here. There we go. I think I'll just put brown because I have the yellow enamel dots. Now, I could mat, if I would have thought about it before, I could have cut down the paper and mat. I really like that, like a lot. So where can I cut? I can cut on this side and this side, maybe. Okay, I can't cut much. It'll just be like a little border, but that's okay. I just like the border. I think I can cut a little bit up here. Just got to be careful because those dots are still a little bit up here. Oof, that wasn't much. Maybe a little bit more. And then I'll cut. That's what I love about that trimmer. Look how thin I can make those. I've had a few people ask me what this trimmer is. It's the Caterpillar Crop, and I have it linked down below in the Amazon link under scrapbooking. There we go. Let's see. Ugh. Don't want to cut too much of this because I kind of like that. I like to keep some of that yellow. Okay, that's perfect. Let's see if it's enough. It's not very much. It's very, very thin border. Like very thin. But that's okay. At least it's a border. Maybe I'll try to cut a little bit more from this side. Just a smidgen, because I can't cut from the other side. See that? That would be a good decision, like to do before I start. Embellishing. So I'm gonna ink the edges of all the sides of the pattern paper. Then I'm going to glue that down, and that's going to complete this layout. I think this one came together pretty quickly too. Next thing I got to work on, probably this afternoon or tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Although tomorrow we're pretty busy. But now that I have my printer, I can print the books I read in September, because I don't want to the books I read in August, because I don't want to fall behind on that project. But first, I'm going to make sure to clean the mess that I did right now. It's not that bad actually, so it should take me like less than 5 minutes. But for whatever reason, when I get a class done, it's insane. It gets really bad. Okay, that's really good. And now I'm working on my October class, which is going to be Scrapathon. And it starts October 1st. And it's 31 layouts in 31 days. 30, almost 40 videos. Hours and hours of videos. But it's the greatest thing to get out of a slump, because it's like, okay, you know, you get 30 pages done in a month. You get tons done. That's it. That's going to complete this layout. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.